This over the weekend, a Trump defense attorney renewed calls to dismiss the Fulton County election interference case against the president-elect. Well, right now, that case is still alive while waiting a ruling from the Georgia Court of Appeals. Zach Merchant with the 11 Alive political team and co-host of the Georgia Vote joining us now. So, Zach, a lot of people want to know what is going on with this case.
Yeah, that's the big question. Let's start here. Unlike two high-profile federal cases against the incoming president, the Georgia case remains active. But a legal expert we spoke with today says it faces a serious challenge. First, though, let's start here. A quick wrap-up on the federal election interference and classified documents cases, both of which were brought by special counsel Jack Smith against now President-elect Donald Trump. Last week, he dropped all of the charges against Mr. Trump, citing long-standing Department of Justice policy barring criminal cases against sitting presidents. That policy, it's a federal one, so it's theoretically not binding on state prosecutors like Fulton County DA Fani Willis, whose office has charged Mr. Trump and more than a dozen co-defendants in a sprawling election interference case. But Emory Law School professor John Acevedo and many other legal observers have questioned whether, in practice, courts would permit a state prosecutor to continue to bring a case against the commander-in-chief. But it gets even more complicated here because Acevedo says there is not much past case law for the Court of Appeals to work off of.
We say things are unprecedented. This one, that's quite literally true. There is no precedent in any court in the United States on point to handle this. So we are groping in the dark with bits and pieces of knowledge and past similar, not so similar cases to try to piece this together.
Now, if that sounds like this is a little complicated, that is because it is. The bottom line here, if you're looking for a really clear answer on this right now, you might be disappointed. For now, we can say this: the case against President-elect Trump remains active here in Georgia, but what happens after the Court of Appeals rules is an open question, and that decision is expected by mid-March.
And we know that you will stay on top of it until that decision is made. Zach Merchant, live for us. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office did not respond to our request for comment. You can find much more of this coverage right now on 11 Alive on our streaming app. You can see everything you need to know about this case. And after having a brief Thanksgiving hiatus, you can catch Zach and I again this Sunday, this weekend, for a new episode of the Georgia Vote. It airs Sunday morning at 11, right after Meet the Press. You can also catch it on the free 11 Alive Plus streaming app. Just search 11 Alive on your streaming device.